This event, as far as I'm aware, is the first of its kind in the UK, and it's been brought to you by a group of people who are very passionate about the benefits and about the practice of baby wearing. So there are a couple of objectives today. There are a couple of objectives today. The main is to give people Let's try again. So the main objectives today are to give people a chance to see the wide range of slings, the different types, the different designs, the different patterns. Sometimes if you look around the room today, it almost feels like there's an endless number of different slings. But most importantly is to show you that baby wearing could be fun and fashionable at the same time. So people say never work with children and animals. We're going to try and do something very risky today. We're going to work with about 20 different children. So please bear with us. Things might not run exactly as planned or quite as we might expect. So fingers crossed. Okay, first on stage is Becky, and Mina is 16 months. Becky's wearing a Duracell wrap in a red print. It's a back wrap with a cross carry, and she's using rump straps tied off with a Tibetan. Becky says this particular tie keeps the strap and it's ideal if you're pregnant. Thank you, Becky. Next on the stage we have Shani and Jax. Shani, Lily Hall Mai Tai in a opulent print, and she's wearing this in a back carry. Next up we have Carrie and her Jonah. Jonah's 15 months old, and Carrie's wearing a cozy Mai Tai in a York print, and she's wearing this in a back carry. Carrie says this was our first sling, and we've been able to use it from newborn right through to toddler, even occasionally with her older son. Thank you, Carrie. Next up, we have our first one in the show. We have Andrew with his daughter, Beryl, 18 months old. Andrew's wearing the Ergo carrier in black and burgundy, and he's carrying a facing-in front carry. Andrew says, I like to wear it on the front, as I like the interaction with her when we walk. Thank you, Andrew. Here we have Rachel and Desiree, who is 11 months old. Rachel's wearing an Ellaroo Mai Tai in a simplicity print, and she's wearing this in a back carry. Thank you, Rachel. Next up we have Fanny and her daughter Rachel, who is 1 year old. Fanny is wearing a Gypsy Mama wrap in a Lalita print, and she's wearing this as a back carry. Fanny says this is a lovely summery fabric. It's extremely thin and breathable on hot days, and she likes the deep red fabric. It's joyful, feminine, and adds a spark to everybody's life. I don't think you can deny that. Here we have my wife Vanessa and daughter Tallulah, who is 18 months old. Can we have a wave for Tallulah? Vanessa's wearing a hot slings pouch in a Tokyo print. Vanessa says this is great for when she's cooking. Instead of Tallulah hanging from her legs, she can come up with her and watch while she cooks. Thank you, Vanessa. Here we have Jess and her daughter, Sophie, who is 16 months old and just waking up. Jess is wearing the Barraban ring sling in a cappuccino print. She's wearing this as a cradle carry. It says this is really comfortable, very quick and very easy to use. Thank you, Jess. Next on stage we have Jenny and Selma is 13 months old and Jenny is wearing a front, back and sides May-tie. Sounds more like a haircut. The print is blue and she's wearing this in a back carry. Jenny says this is really comfortable on her back. Thanks, Jenny. Here we have Natalie and her son Oscar, who is 11.5 months. Natalie's wearing a hop-knee strap in a Havana print with a Tibetan carry. Looks very, very comfortable. Next on stage we have Sarah and Susie. Susie is 18 months old. Sarah's wearing a natural connection ring sling, which has been made and designed by herself. She's wearing this in a hip carry. Sarah says these ring slings are available in a variety of fabrics, including organic, fair trade and linen. Thank you, Sarah. Here we have Hannah and Oz. Oz is our oldest model in the show today, and he's nearly 3 years old. Hannah's wearing a catbird May-tie in a mocha and black print. Hannah says that it's wide and tall, so it's great for an older child, but can also be adjusted for a newborn. Thanks, Hannah. Next on stage, we have another Hannah. We have Hannah and Gabriel, who is 20 months old. Hannah's wearing an Elaroo wrap in a Maya print. She says, this is my best and oldest friend that has been used for ages. Next on stage we have Tina and Verity. Verity is 18 months old and she's wearing an Upa ring sling. The print is orange and pink silk fabric and the carry is a hip carry. Tina says this is fabulous and it has the wow factor. Thank you, Tina. Next on stage we have Natalie and Sanua. Proof that kids love to sleep in slings. She's asleep at the moment and she's 4.5 months old. Natalie's wearing a Joey Slings May-tie and she's wearing this in a front-facing carry. Natalie says this is very comfortable, versatile, with many beautiful patterns and colours to choose from. Thank you, Natalie. Next on stage we have Gideon. Gideon's wearing a baby doll because his children are grown up now. He's wearing a Wilkie Net baby carrier in a summer fair trade organic print, and he's wearing this as a front-facing in. Now, this carrier was designed by Gideon's mum back in the 70s to carry him around, so it's been around a while, it's tried and tested. Thanks, Gideon. Next on stage we have Heather, who's wearing a baby doll because her son Atty has chickenpox today. This is a bull baby panel May-tie in a Cho butterfly print, and she's wearing this as a back carry. Heather says she loves this because it matches her handbag, which she made herself. Thank you, Heather.